Hey guys, today we are in Genesis chapter 30. We're talking about Jacob some more. Jacob is on the run. He's running from his brother Esau, who he's pretty sure is out to kill him. So he takes off and he runs to his uncle. His uncle's name is Laban. And he gets to his uncle's place and he discovers that his uncle has two daughters. His uncle has a daughter named Leah, who is the oldest. And she, the Bible tells us, has really nice eyes. That's cool. His uncle also has another daughter named Rachel. And Rachel is a shepherd, okay? But she's also pretty much the complete package. Jacob sees her and he falls in love at first sight. He loves her. It's amazing. And then he agrees to work for his uncle for 7 years in order to marry his cousin. I know it's a little twisted, but it's the truth. And he agrees to work for 7 years, and his uncle tricks him. His uncle tricks him into marrying the older sister, Leah. Okay? So Jacob is kind of getting what he has given. All right? You always get what you give. And he has been a deceiver. He has been a grabber all of his life. He's taken advantage of other people. Now he's being taken advantage of by his uncle. He agrees to work another 7 years in order to marry Rachel. And so he does that. And what happens, he ends up staying with his uncle about 20 years and going through all this different stuff and being cheated by his uncle, being tricked by his uncle. And he's married to the sisters, married to Leah, married to Rachel. And there's a real weird sibling rivalry going on between them. It's a real weird competition. There's a lot of jealousy, which you would think. It's kind of a messed up situation, invites some real messed up opportunities. And there's just this real twisted competition between them to see who can have the babies. And some weird stuff is happening. It's kind of just stupid games that people play, a lot of times caused by jealousy, caused by competition, caused by comparing ourselves to others. Now, here's what's cool. In the midst of all the weirdness, something happens. In the midst of all the stupid games, something happens. Verse 22 says this: God remembered Rachel. Just 3 words. Kind of important, though. In the midst of all the weirdness, and Rachel is jealous of her sister's jealous of her. They're competing with each other. All kinds of wackiness is going on. But in the middle of all of that, God remembered. Okay? And we need to remember that. We need to realize that in the middle of all our weirdness, in the middle of all the stupid games we play, God is working and God is remembering. God gave her the desire of her heart. He gave her a baby. And God, it's the same with us. Okay? In the midst of all our weirdness, God remembers. God remembers us. He remembers the prayers that we've prayed at night. He remembers the cry of our heart. And in the midst of all the weirdness, God was doing something else too. Because with Jacob, he is there and God's working on him. And by the time he left his uncle's place, he was a different man. He was a different, and he was still grabbing, but he wasn't grabbing a hold of other people's stuff. He wasn't grabbing a hold of things that he didn't need. He was grabbing a hold of God, and he was pursuing him. And that's a really cool thing. So in the midst of all the weirdness, in the midst of the games that we play with each other, in the midst of the jealousy and the competition, God remembers and God works. Now, I want to teach you something. This is something that I just learned, and I'm kind of proud of it. It's the pirate dance. Watch this. Come on, do it. Come on, it's the pirate dance. It's a happy pirate dance day. Have a great day. I love you guys.